Welcome back, YouTubers. Mike Steele, Dirty Hoe Gardening. I know it's been a little while since my last video. We've had a lot of things going on. Weather-wise, it's been kind of a different kind of spring. As you can see, I'm still in my sweatshirt, and it's the 21st. But you know, it's time to get out here. It's better than sweating when it's 90 out here. I want to go over a couple things. You know, today I'm gonna obviously start putting in potatoes, and with the stay-at-home order everybody's had, you know, with the corona outbreak, this will give people, I hope, more time to reflect on what's really important and get out there and put a garden in, or you know, help somebody in a garden. Just because you see these food lines, these people waiting hours to get a bag of food. You know, that seems kind of funny, you know, to me anyways, because, you know, we grow a lot of our own. So, I mean, you know, and these store real well. I have a hillbilly root cellar. I can show you that later. And these, I mean, we're still eating potatoes now from last year. So these do last a long time. You don't have to buy potatoes. And these things grow just about anywhere. They grow in poor soil, good soil. So let's touch a little bit on here. I like to do a couple different varieties. These are Yukon Gold. People really seem to like these. They're a big white potato, have a really buttery consistency. And then we have the Irishman's favorite, the red potatoes, which these come on real early, and there's nothing better than a new red potato, because the skin hasn't set on it yet, and it's really good for the summertime. You may ask why these look so funny. When you buy seed potatoes, they come in a bag and they'll look like this, okay? And it says nowhere on the directions what to do with it, besides a few planting instructions. But they don't tell you is you should cut them apart. You should, anywhere it has an eye, you'll notice, you know, and if you cut this will become a plant. And same, you know, and this one is a smaller one. I don't know if you can see that or not, but, and then what I've done is I've doubled, maybe tripled the amount of potatoes I can grow by knowing that little secret. Like these have even grown more since I've come apart. And what this does, this hardens the part you've cut, and that's what they want you to do. So you cut them. These actually been cut for a while, but I had them on this tray and it's fine in the garage. But you can cut them a couple days before you put them in, and that hardens them up, and that really, you know, these were $3 a bag. You can get cheaper sometimes, whatever, it doesn't matter. You will grow a lot of potatoes just for $3. And I know you can buy a lot of potatoes for $3, but only if they have them. So, so I want to show you how I do it, because, you know, these things, I mean, I'll put them in now, and I won't pull them up until in the fall. I'll have to cover them because they, you know, once the plant dies, the potato can get sunburnt, and that's something you can just take a peeler and take that off. It's fine. You don't want to eat it, but, you know, the potato's still fine. So I'll show you. I've tilled a little bit this morning just to hit it again, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Here I am, I'm hitting my field the second time around. I tilled it once early on, just you know, stuff from last year, but I like to spread litter, chicken litter, duck litter on it all winter and in the early spring. And I like to hit it once and then wait and hit it again. A metal rake is one of your best things you can have for a garden. It's an essential. Because once you till it, you got to be able to move the dirt around, low spots, high spots. You want to do that, that's fine too. I use it to you know, bring up the dirt and make these little mounds around my potatoes. So things like this are, you know, are a must-have in your garden. All right, I put my first row in. Like I said, I tilled it once more today before I put these in. I've hit it once before. I just like a nice, you know, a tilled soil. It makes it a lot easier. You're not, you know, trying to break through hard soil. As you know, I just set the potatoes on top of the soil. That works well for me. My thing is very soil. You're supposed to mound potatoes. That's what, you know, in most soils you can do that. Mine doesn't work that way. It starts raining on it, the stuff just flattens out. So what I do is I lay them on the ground. I take my rake and I do make a mound, a small one, and then in between I will put, I save all my grass clippings from my mowing. I have straw. I use whatever I can get, leaves from last year, and I'll fill in between the rows. And then when the potatoes start coming up, then I'll bring some of this up and I'll start dressing around the plant just to keep the weeds down, just keep the moisture in. So my ground is really light, it dries out very easily. I don't really water about watering them. I've been lucky enough, never had it. I do have a big 400-gallon water tank hooked to my neighbor's garage gutter, and I do have water, access to water, but it wouldn't be enough to do this. So keep them covered. It does keep them really moist, and also I like to mark the rows, because even though when the plants come up and you start harvesting the potatoes, the plants will die before you're done. And then now in the fall you're trying to find where your rows were. So I leave the markers up because you'll have to cover them, because mine will start getting exposed, the potatoes on top of the soil. Some people do not, but some do, and they start getting sunburned. You don't want that, so I put grass or straw on top of that, but keep the rows marked until you've already dug that whole row, and then move the stake up as you dig. All right, folks, stay dirty, my friends.